Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel.
1, 2, 3, let's go!
So we're doing something a little different. It's been a minute since I've sat down and chatted with you guys, but if you want to see how I got this makeup look, then keep on watching. I'm trying out this lip gloss by Scarlett Hill. It is so good. It comes like in a pack of 3. This is pomegranate. And when I tell you, I am obsessed. It even smells so good, you guys. Like, Mr. Price. Mr. Price. We see you, babe. We see you, okay? Guys, it's been so long since I've like sat down and chatted with you guys. I don't even know like what to talk about, but my life has been a little crazy, so I'm gonna give you guys like a little story time, a very, very brief and quick one, because like when I tell you I was flabbergasted when I found out this news. Oh my goodness. This is the Fit Me primer, the base waterproof. Yeah. So I don't even know before I say anything, all of this is alleged, okay? Please do not sue me. Please don't sue me. But basically I was signed to a modeling agency. Before I signed to the current modeling agency that I'm with, I was signed to a different one, and I left earlier this year because I just felt like they weren't the best fit for me. You know, they were like, the communication was horrible. They barely sent me out for any castings. I'm looking for castings by myself at this point. I might as well leave since you guys, I'm basically doing your job, you know. And tell me why. I'm chilling, minding my business. And one of my friends who is still signed to them messages me and she's like, girl, did you know these people are getting sued for fraud? Mind you, oh my word. Oh, this is also like a fake nose ring for anyone wondering. I had my nose pierced back in sidebar. So I got my nose pierced back in 2020 and my nose ring fell out while I was washing my face. So I'm like testing this out just in case, because I want to get my nose re-pierced, but I'm also just like, I don't know. But I feel like it's cute, so I just might go ahead and re-pierce it before we go on holiday. Anyways, back to like the story. So my friend's like, yeah, did you know these people are getting sued for like potential fraud and like mismanagement? And I was like, girl, I didn't know it was that serious. It was never supposed to be that serious, but it is in fact that serious. LA Girl Pro Concealer. And like, she's telling me the whole like issue, like some people were like promised all of these things and like they never pulled through. And apparently they were like lying about working with certain brands. And when like the person who was booked for the job like reaches out to the brand's like, we've never heard of this agency, we've never worked with them before, like we didn't even send them the casting, like I don't know. Like babe, you should look into that, we don't know who these people are. So like imagine, oh girl, it is messy. Again, all of this is allegedly. Yeah, and then she was like, so I'm now trying to like leave the agency. Some people are asking for their money back because they asked you like to pay money for your photo shoot to get your portfolio done, which isn't supposed to happen. Like the brand is supposed to do your portfolio and then they'll cut money once you start, you know, booking work. That's what's supposed to happen. That's how it's supposed to be. But you know, these companies be playing in our faces, these agencies be playing in our faces, selling us pipe dreams. But again, all of this is alleged. Allegedly. So girl, I was there shook to my core after hearing this. Tell me why. Afterwards, like I say a couple hours later, we see on Instagram of this agency posting about these brands that they supposedly worked with, and like on their Google reviews, so many people have left like 1-star reviews talking about how this agency is basically a fraud. Someone in the comments was like, oh, I went out for a casting and I still haven't been paid yet. Like, girl, it is a whole mess. And I was just like, it was never supposed to be that serious. Like, how are you as an agency allegedly going to fake working with these high-end brands? Like, they're not like small brands that you could just like sweep under the rug. No, like these are like legit people. Like, did you think no one was gonna ask questions? Like, again, all of this is alleged. But that's what's happening in the streets of Cape Town, apparently. I was just like, girl, messy boots, messy boots all around. Like, oh, I was just shook to my core hearing all of this happen. I was just like, oh. But luckily, like, I'm not signed to them anymore. I'm still like keeping up because like, who doesn't like messy tea? Like, I'm hearing a lot of things coming out about this agency and I'm like, you know what? Attracts, allegedly. Again, allegedly, but attracts. So we're gonna find out what happens like in the end, because like I'm definitely keeping tabs and still asking questions because I want to know, girl. Like y'all talking about people getting sued. I thought this shit would happen in the movies, but no, out here in real life, people be doing this shit, and I'm just like, oh, that's crazy to me. That's actually insane. That's actually a little wild. It's a little strange to me, babe. It's a little strange, but you know what? We all do. Do you, babe? I'm gonna sit here on the sidelines and sip this tea because it is piping. But yeah, like that's what's been going on in my circle. You have any crazy stories to tell? Because I was shooketh. I was a gasp. Oh, yeah, I was just like, it was a lot to deal with, and like, my heart goes out to anyone who is involved, and hopefully they are, you know, able to get compensated and their due justice. But like, that's the tea that I had. It's not funny. It's really not, because like this is like a serious allegation. So, you know, take everything that I'm saying allegedly. I don't know. So no one hit me up talking about some while you said, because this is all alleged. This is all alleged. Please don't sue me. So sue me. I'm kidding. Don't. Anyways, I'm gonna say something a little controversial. I'm hoping that this is a safe space, bestie. Is this a safe space? Can I confide in you? Because I feel like I need to say this because I feel like it's getting out of hand. These makeup trend names, I feel like this is a safe space, so I'm just gonna say it anyways. What the actual is cinnamon spice girl makeup? Is it not just like a bronze look? I'm sick to my stomach. I'm sick. And I know I'm basically being a hypocrite because like that's literally the title of this video or whatever, something similar or close to it, right? And I'm just like, it makes no sense. I'm so sorry. Like, I fully understand. Like, we're trying to like, you know, branch out, and like most people are saying that like Gen Z doesn't really have a brand and they're just like rebranding things, and I'm just like, honestly, it feels like that, because what the fuck is cinnamon spice girl makeup, strawberry girl makeup, blueberry nails? Like, what are these things? Like, just call them the original name. I promise you it's not gonna hurt you. It's not gonna hurt you at all. Okay, no one is holding you by the neck saying that you need to use these names and like be creative and like just call it what it is. We all we will understand, and we will still watch the tutorial. We'll still watch the tutorial, babe. We'll still follow you. Like, don't rebrand these things. Like, when people were saying that it's like the brown lip liner combo with with like lip gloss over it, and people are calling it some like honey glaze. I don't fucking know. I just call it what it is. It's been around for like decades at this point. We really do not need to reinvent ourselves to the point of starting to name things after food. I feel like that's when we lost the plot. Yeah, that's when we've lost the plot. Because when you guys were doing all the like, oh, I'm sick, icy girl makeup, that's when I was like, okay, I get it, you know, I understand. But then it was like strawberry milk makeup, and I started saying, okay, we're losing the plot a little bit. We are losing the plot a little bit. Okay, let's read the original script. Let's go back to the drawing board. Okay, because if you know want to be creative and original, ain't nobody stopping you from that. And honestly, like, I'm all for it. Bring the creativity, but bring it down to earth just a little bit. I know Delulu is the Sululu, but let's be a little true Lulu, okay? Just have a dash of it in there, just like sprinkle it across, because it's getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand. And I feel like every 3 weeks we are having this conversation, and I'm sick. I'm sick to my stomach. I'm sick to my stomach. Oh, that girl is black. Anyways, I want to do my brows. I'm gonna do something very, very different, because I normally do like a bushy brow and I just fill it in with my brown liner. And I know people are like, gosh, how dare you do that? And it's not like, but babes, I'm poor. I don't have money to like be buying all of these like expensive brow gels and all that shit. So I'm gonna use my edge control, because it's like basically the same thing, right? And I'm just gonna like attempt to do one of these brows today, just because I feel like it's gonna work with the look. You feel me? Like, I feel like it's gonna give me that clean brow look. Also, I really need to tweeze my brows. Like, I need to get them done. Like, they're looking a little crazy. I say that as if I have any brow to tweeze. My brows are so thin. It's like they fold out a lot compared to how they used to look, but like it's still not giving what it needs to give. You feel me? It's not. And we're just gonna like brush this down. Yeah. Oh, why do I low-key like this? Low-key? I could get behind this look. I could. See, like, do you see that hair? Like, why are you growing there? Like, hello? The rest of your sisters are in their correct space except for you. Like, you just want to be popular. You just want to cause attention. Like, that's really what you be out here doing, huh? Oh. Okay. You know, I used to think y'all were crazy for doing this. Like I hated that soap brow look, but I can get behind it. I can get behind it. It's cute. It's cute or whatever. You guys have something going on. I like to pretend like I'm a makeup girly, but I'm not. I really just like putting shit on my face, because in an essence, makeup is really just art, right? Why did I say it like that? Makeup is just art. So yeah, and then we're just gonna like fold this in front with very light strokes. Just define that a little bit. I think this might be Kiss Beauty. I have no idea. I don't actually know. I'm assuming, because I have a lot of like Kiss Beauty stuff. I don't have Fenty money yet, so once okay, maybe not Fenty. Ooh, we all know why we are not supporting, right? But maybe ABH, because the ABH brow stuff be looking so good, and then I look at those prices and I'm like, baby, I live in Africa. I live in Africa, and y'all don't be shipping to us, or if you are, the customs are about an arm and a leg. So I might as well just, you know, stick to my local brands, go to Clicks, go to Mr. Price, go to Chinatown, you know. I don't even know if their makeup is safe to use. So if you end up like with your eyes swollen or some shit, don't say that Eden sent you, because I didn't. Okay, I really didn't. But this is cute. Okay, the soap brow. I know most people like hate it, but like it's cute for what she does what she needs to do. Anyways, we're gonna blend. I feel like I've let this sit for a very long time. But that is like the trick to getting your concealer and stuff to sit, to work. Because when you let it sit for a little bit and let it marinate on the skin, it just like, I don't know. I feel like it adds more coverage. I also want to start like, I want to try using a brush. Because I used to do my makeup using a brush back in the day. I said that as if that was like forever ago, like last year. I used to use a brush. And I really did like the way that my makeup looked, but I don't know, I started using beauty blenders instead. And I don't hate the beauty blender, but I just feel like when I want to do like a full beat, like a glam, I need to be using a brush because it doesn't pick up as much product, you know? You know, like, you guys probably know who I'm talking about, Uche. Oh, I am obsessed. I feel like this is now just turning into a really chit chat moment, because like I've given y'all a cute little story time and now I'm just talking about like my favorite beauty influences. But anyways, you guys probably know Uche on Instagram. I mean, on TikTok. I am obsessed with her face, and I mean that in the most like non-creepy way possible, because her makeup, flawless. I've literally just started binge watching all of her content on YouTube, because I was like, low-key, I was trying to also find more like beauty influencers to follow, especially Black creators, because like I feel like there's so many of us out there, but we aren't really pushed by the algorithm, which is sad to say, but it's like something we all have to overcome and blah, 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 blah. That's not the point of today's video. We'll talk about that another time if you guys are really interested in having that conversation. But yeah, no, Uche, like I've just been binge watching her content and she is so fun. And also, like, I was watching one of her vlogs today from like last year sometime, and like she went to this event and she's like friends with all of my favorite UK influencers too. Like India was there from Love Island, Miriam Musa, excuse me, like so many. And I was just like, look at that. What's his name? I've never said his name out loud, but him, like so many of like my favorite like UK influencers, like and I was just like, you see, we really are a community. Like, I don't know, maybe it's because there's like so little of us out there, but like if you know one Black influencer, chances are they know your other favorite Black influencer. And I just love that. Okay, I just love that for us. Okay, so we've done blush. Okay, so I don't have a liquid blush. I do have this lipstick. It is Black Opal, yes. I am assuming, yes, it is. The name is basically like rubbing off. I don't know if you could tell. Anyways, but yeah, it's this like red, but it leans more orange, and I just like to take a little bit on like the back of my hand here. And I'm gonna take this nice fluffy brush, just tab a little bit of that on there. I'm just gonna put this, and it's just like, make do with what you have, girlies. I feel like I've said this before on my other video, but if you do not have the money for all of those like expensive makeup products, just use what you have on hand, and you can also just emulate the exact same look. Like, come on. And like, I've noticed this look doesn't have like a lot of blush, so I'm using this instead, because like we're gonna bronze and all of that later, and then I'm not gonna add a powder brush on top. Do we see the vision? Okay. And now I'm gonna attempt to set my under eyes now, because like, I don't know, anyone else have tips? Like my under eyes, I will set them and then like 2 hours later I'll be looking crazy as fuck. So like right now I'm gonna attempt baking, and hopefully that's gonna like work for this. But yeah, we're just gonna have, oh, that is a lot of powder on one spot. But we are just going to, and if you guys want like a brighter under eye, you would go ahead and add like a concealer that is just a little bit lighter on the inner corner. I just don't like the way that a bright under eye looks on me personally, so that's what I'm going to skip from this look. But it would normally be something that, you know, is done. And the excess I'm just gonna put around here because I get smile lines. They're not cute. Okay, now we're gonna bronze. And I'm thinking I'm gonna use this very nice fluffy brush and then just go into my bronzer. This is the I need to get some new products. You can tell that like my beloved products I'm running low on. But I mean, I've had her for a year now, okay? She did what she needed to do. She did what she needed to do. And we are really just gonna like get our forehead, especially because I didn't put on any product, any contour on my forehead. And you just see that like life that is brought, and using a fluffy brush makes it so much easier to like. Okay guys, so if the camera looks like it's shifted or things look a little bit weird, that's because my phone died while I was like talking about contour, and it was a whole thing. Okay, we're just gonna ignore that. We're gonna move on anyway. So I'd finished bronzer. Where the fuck is my mirror? Okay, so I bronzed up. I did my nose contour, as you guys can see. If you want a more like in-depth detail, because like obviously the footage does not exist, I can always do a little short for you guys. So leave that down in the comment section below. Anyways, we're gonna move away from the face and focus on the eyes now, because that's also like something that is, you know, very much like, I want to say like almost as important as like the highlight, because this is supposed to be very like dewy, but I do have oily combination skin, so we're not going to get a lot of like glowy products. Like we're not going to get that like glow wet effect, because my face will melt. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna focus on the eyes, and I'm just gonna take a nice, okay, not this brush, let me choose you. Okay, this could definitely be used as a transition shade. Scarlet Hill Purr. And I'm also using my James Charles palette. I know you probably can't get this, and I know that he's cancelled, but I'm not throwing away this palette. I bought it years ago, so we make do with what we have. But anyways, we're just going to use a nice, this brown here, and I'm just gonna like basically pack that. Oh, these do not come out purple. This had a little bit of purple eyeshadow on it, and that is very much still coming off. Okay, so I'm just gonna take that brown and I'm just gonna pack that on the eyelid. If it looks a little purple, just ignore that, okay? It's my fault for not washing my brushes. We're just gonna take that nice brown and do a slight wing on the corner here. Also for my hooded eye girlies, just put the eyeshadow all over your eye, okay babe? Just do that. And then we're going to take a nice deeper brown, and I'm just going to use that mainly at the end here, just to give the eye some depth. And I haven't changed my brushes, I'm just still using the same one. But do we see how that kind of gave a little bit of depth? and we're gonna sweep the excess product under our eye. I'm gonna take a more like flat head brush. No product on, fantastic. And I'm gonna dip back into that like deeper brown, and I'm really gonna get in there on my under eye. And if you want, you can also get in with a little bit of orange, just slightly, because this brown is not, it's not as red as I would like it to be, which is what's supposed to give you that like cinnamon effect, you know, because cinnamon isn't exactly like brown. We just take that, and you see how that just added a bit of color, almost giving you like a pink eye, but not. Yeah, and then I'm gonna dip back into that red again with a cleaner fluffy brush, just to mix and go a little bit from the front of my eyelid. Essentially, this is just a smoky eye, but we're gonna do what the girlies are doing, okay? So we're just gonna have these two blend together nicely. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm gonna bring whatever excess I have to the end, just to blend with that darker brown that I used earlier. And that is really about it. That is your like eye. I'm gonna do the other eye now. I'm just gonna add some mascara to our eyes. There isn't really a wing done for this look, but if you wanted to, you definitely could add one. I just feel like that kind of like defeats the purpose. I'm just gonna let it dry down for a little bit, because we don't want any accidents. And we're gonna do our highlight. So this is where we kind of gonna get that like nice wet dewy effect. So I'm gonna take a nice angled brush like this, and I'm gonna dip into this nice gold right here that is, you know, falling off, but that's fine. And I'm just going to add this on the high points of my face, and you just see that. I definitely think that if you have liquid eyeliner, when you're doing all of your like cream and wet, like your cream and like liquid, using those products, definitely go in with your liquid eyeliner. I mean, liquid highlighter. That's definitely gonna give you that like inner glow. I'm gonna put a little bit on my chin, a little bit on my forehead. If I was of a deeper complexion, I think I would definitely mix these two together just to have that more like blinding effect. I'm gonna use, oh, that is the wrong brush. Where's my highlighter brush? Oh, she is. I like to use this little brush right here. I did not even show that to you guys. I like to use this brush to do my nose highlight, which is also definitely like a point in this makeup look. Oh, she's a lot. That is a lot. But that also definitely gets the look. You know, I just might not do falsies. Like, I'm looking at my mascara and I'm looking at my eyelashes and I'm like, hold on. This kind of eats. I just might not do any. I'm just gonna go in with my setting powder, because I feel like I'm looking a little shiny. And this also helps just to diffuse that highlight, because I definitely feel like I went a little bit overboard. Okay, and then on the inner corner, I'm going to use a small little brush like this, and I'm gonna go back into that highlighter shade, and I'm just gonna highlight my inner corner. Just like that. I used to do these inner corners so crazy, but now I'm realizing, babe, there was no need. You just add a little bit, and it also just like helps to like awaken. Okay guys, and this is the final look. Again, if the camera angle or anything looks funny, I ran out of storage this time. The life of an influencer. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You know, all the cute little fun things. You know, if you want to see something different, something more from me, leave it down below. I'm thinking of doing like a clothing / styling video / fashion haul, because I've got a bunch of new clothes. So if you're interested in seeing that, leave it down below. And I also saw you guys really enjoyed my song covers, so if there's any other group that you would like me to cover, leave that down below. And if you're wondering where to go and see that, I have playlists up in the cards for you guys to go and check those out and binge my content, because it's fun over here. Okay, we have a fun time. We chit chat, we sing, we dance, sometimes we dress real cute. Okay, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, my loves.